How you guys doing? Again, this is Stan Bates from T-Shirt Styles. We're bringing you guys another side note, and today's side note is on proper Instagram marketing. All right, so when it comes to marketing, in 2017, you don't need to spend money to market. All right, you can market via social media for free. All right, and then once that gets to the maximum point of what you can bring to your business from free marketing, all right, which I'm gonna talk to you briefly about in a second. Then you could go to Facebook paid advertising. But myself personally, I have never went into Facebook marketing or anything like that. Maybe I'll do some trial experiments so I can bring you guys some more content. But all right, the way that you market is two ways to market properly on Instagram and other social medias. The first way is proper hashtag marketing. All right, and what I call hashtag marketing is basically you got to do market research on hashtags of which your customers, your clients, your ideal customer is using. All right, so for me, I started a brand called All Greeked Out, which was for colleges, fraternities, and sororities. And what I went ahead and did was I went through and made a list of over 50 hashtags that I could possibly use, and I searched each one and I wrote down how many times each one was used. All right, so let's say it was like Greek life. All right, Greek life was used, I think it was around 23 million times. All right, but now I have to go in and dig a little deeper and see how much of what was being used pertained to me. Okay, how much was for college sororities and fraternities. All right, then there was things like Divine Nine, like D9. All right, all of this research I went through, I looked at all the hashtags, I wrote down every term that I could possibly use. It was over 50. All right, now Instagram, I think lets you use about 30 of them. So what I went ahead and did was I picked the top 25 that I wanted to use. All right, now when it comes to like say Greek had so many usages, but when I went in there, it had nothing to do with the Greek organizations that I was marketing to. It was more like Greek mythology and Greek people as a culture, Greek culture, than it did for my people. So for my purposes, so it was not really being used the way I wanted to use. So why would I use that term when I could use something like D9 who only had 10,000 usages, all right, but it was specifically to my customer. All right, now what you must do first and foremost is you must write down a list of all terms that could possibly relate to your business, okay? And then what you want to do is think about it in the terms of your customer base. All right, so now once you write them down, you go in and search, write down how many times each one used, whether it's 1,000 or 10 million, okay? Sorry, the sun's in my face. All right, so you write down how many times it was being used, and then you go inside and you look at what it was being used for. All right, now out of that list, it may be more valuable for you to select something with the 5,000 uses than it would be for 1,000,000 uses, because you want stuff that will resonate or reach out to the customers that you're trying to attract. So if your customer is using the hashtag Greek life, and then you want to use that term. If your customer's not using the term Greek, then you don't want to use that term, even though Greek may have a part of the terminology or things that you might think that you should use. But if they're not actually using that term, then there's no point in you using it. All right, the second way to market is to find Instagram or influencers, basically. People with a lot of influence, people with a lot of followers. Now, you want to make sure that follower account that you're paying for, all right, because you're going to either pay them with your goods or you're going to pay them with money. So you want to make sure that follower account is actually interacting. So if a person has a 10K followers and they're only getting 13 likes, the chances are they probably paid for them followers. All right. Now, if a person has, a million followers and they're getting about, 33K, 3,000 interactions, or you take a person with 10K and they're getting, 200,000, I'm sorry, not 200,000, 2,000 interactions per post. What I mean is they're getting 2,000 likes, they're getting 2,000 views on their videos, then those are some people that you might want to see. Now, you want to make sure that person fits your brand, all right, and it fits what you're the message you're trying to put forth. And then you want to give that to them and say, hey, I'm gonna give you some free gear. maybe you can post it when you wear it. Sometimes you might want to send it to a celebrity and not even request anything. Just send it to them, and maybe if they like it, they'll wear it. All right, what we did, we went and sent something to a woman by the name of Priyanka Banks, who was on a reality show for sororities and sororities called Sorority Sisters, and she posted it. She liked it, the shirt, she posted it, and we got a lot of a little bit of more followers from that. So that's just the second way that you want to market, but you want to make sure that person is the right fit for your business, okay? And so just make sure when you guys are marketing and using social media, make sure you're using it the right way, okay? Don't just make up hashtags and don't call and have no research behind it, whether it's even being used. Now, if you have a brand like we created the one All Greeked Out, and it was one usage on there, I wanted that person to unhashtag my name, but that was for our brand, so now we can get our customers to start using it as well. Okay, so we'll take that, and we took AGO, and so basically we took those two hashtags for our business, and then 23 of them that we used were through the research, and then now the last 5 was based off of the product that we were selling at the time. So if we wanted to include hashtags and the terminology we were using or the description, then we could go ahead and do that as well. All right, guys, it's been Stan Banks with T-Shirt Side Hustle, bring you guys another side note. I hope this was valuable for you guys. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and write me back. That's it. Happy printing.